Their actions make them look guilty. They're overthinking, pretending to be fine, thinking about the times you shared together, but they know you've drifted apart. If this is for you, you know who it is. They have been blaming you for why it drifted apart. But they know that's really not true. It's their actions. Look, everybody can see this. Everybody can see this. It doesn't have to just be drifting apart. Like, that's how they feel. They feel like emotionally that's what happened. But I'm getting at something much deeper than that. They don't realize how guilty their actions make them look. They think they're coming up with a good story. They think they're explaining themselves. Their actions make them look guilty. Okay. Push and pull, smoke and mirrors. Ooh. Don't be fooled by appearances, and you're not being fooled. Their actions are making them look guilty. That's what's going on. Like, they think they're good at this smoke and mirrors thing. Like, they think they're distracting or hiding, and they're not. Push and pull in the relationship causes emotional stability. Okay, that goes back to the drifting apart. It could be someone you're still deeply in contact with. I just got, even this person's own mom doesn't trust them. May not be for everybody. Spill the beans. Someone's about to reveal everything, no holds barred. It's their guilty conscience. Their guilty conscience. And they're also wondering, well, they're starting to wonder about their actions. They tried to do stuff, they tried to mislead, try to make people think they were doing one thing when they were really doing another. But all it really did was just draw attention to what they were doing. They really think they're smarter than other people. They're not. I mean, I'm sure they're smarter than some people, but they've really overestimated what they are capable of. And what a liar. I just got liar. Holding back. The other person is not being fully open with you. Yeah. It's not lying on a... Oh, gosh. The lies are weird. The lies are like emotional stuff. Like lying about stuff that doesn't even matter. They do it because they think other people think like them. So you got to really pay attention to the lies they tell. It's like, that's weird. Why would you say that? Or I shouldn't just say lies, but the stuff you wonder if it's a lie. Or you're like, well, that's a weird thing to say. Why'd you say it? They really think they're being clever. They just don't realize how they look from an external point of view that everybody else watching this can see. You might not know exactly what they've been up to, but you know they have been up to something. Unexpected revelation. That's coming out with, Spill the Beans earlier. Shocking revelation will change your perspective. They just can't take it anymore. Something's going to break. You won't have to do anything. You won't have to do anything. In fact, be quiet. The quieter you are, the more it drives them crazy. Because they want you to say something, like provoking you. Doing things on purpose, hoping you will tell them what they want to hear or give them some kind of information. It's just making them look worse. Unspoken desires. A lot of unspoken. Unexplained. Hidden needs or emotions. That's what I mean about it's emotional. Emotional. Like, they just don't want to admit they want something. It's... Instead of trying to manipulate people, they just need to ask. Or... Well, but you know what? This person feels like when they have, it hasn't gone well. Yeah, they feel like they've tried to do things the right way. And it just never works out. You know, okay, I haven't done this in probably a month at this channel. I'm going to really connect to this energy and see what I can... Hold on. What do you want to tell my collective? They don't know who's in charge. They need to grow a backbone. I am the strong one. My intentions were pure. I just wanted to help them. Things got away from me before I could fix it. You're making me sound like a bad person, but I'm not. My intentions were good. Tell them I'm concerned. I do things out of concern. This person really thinks that. They think they've got everybody else's best interest at heart, that they don't deserve whatever bad stuff I'm saying here. They're taking as bad. Double-crossed. Rumor has it. Keeping tabs. Okay. Rumors are flying in your circle. You may face betrayal or being double-crossed. Someone keeping tabs on your actions. This is what I mean. Like, somebody... There's rumors going around. somebody knows that they double-crossed you, but they really feel like it was for your own good. It's really that kind of that energy of it's like a parent lying to their child, that kind of energy. A parent who thinks that they're doing the right thing by completely lying to their kid about something. And the kid finds out later, or maybe even as an adult, and they realize they should have said something a long time earlier. Yeah, they're more concerned about what people are saying because they think other people have stoked the fire here. They really think other people are putting their nose in where it doesn't belong. They're like, nobody knows the whole story. Nobody knows the whole story. I'm just a messenger. Quiet contentment. Simple companionship brings you peace and satisfaction. Okay, that's what they think they're bringing people. Quiet contentment. They don't realize how much their actions make them look weird or even crazy or like guilty, just guilty, like they're up to something, when maybe they're not up to anything. But it's like a self-fulfilling prophecy. It's like just because they weren't up to something to begin with doesn't mean they weren't later to cover their tracks for acting weird. Could be autism. I'm definitely honestly getting that vibe. A lot of us weren't diagnosed till way later. Okay, bad influence, unmasking motives. I'm just getting that they feel like they were pushed into something, pushed into a bad influence because of what people thought, like other people's opinions got to them so much. They feel like they had to please other people to please you or something to that effect. They feel like things didn't have to go that way. They always feel that way, though. They always feel this way. Bad influence. It's like they feel like they opened up to some kind of energy while trying to do the right thing. Like, just feel like they got involved with a bad crowd or something. It's bizarre. It's bizarre. And what's the spiritual lesson for you? How about that? Why are you getting this message? Why? Okay, I'm going to take these two. Okay, look. Say as little as possible. You cannot pour from an empty cup. Okay. All right. One thing this person does is they like to make decisions on your behalf. Like I said, the parent-child thing. So you can't tell them anything. Can't tell them anything. Because they got to find some way to work themselves into it. And they don't realize they're doing this. They don't realize why people stop telling them things. It's because they run their mouth, or they get opinions, or they come back with advice nobody wanted, or something. They bring you things you didn't want. They make it about them, but not just about them. Yeah, it's about them. But it's like they come back with advice, like seriously, unsolicited advice. And they don't get it. They don't get it. It's likely because they're bored, don't have enough to do. Could be someone who doesn't work for some reason, maybe disabled, maybe retired, maybe wealthy. For a lot of them, yeah. But I mean, there's a reason they don't work. They have a lot of time, but you know what else? Some of them, if they do work, stuff like this, like taking on people as projects or like making projects out of other people, is one of the ways they distract themselves at work. They call it putting people before themselves. They call it taking care of people for real. But they don't realize how much they overstep. And they have become guilty. Like, that's what I mean. It's like they did this so much, and I don't really even know how to explain how this would happen. But, you know, if you're going out there, you know, everybody you talk to, everybody you know, you're giving them advice, you're putting your energy out there too. There's an energy exchange here. And sometimes this person, like I said, they overstep. And somehow that has just created some kind of tangled web that may not have started with bad intentions, but it ended that way. They ended up under a bad influence, like I said. It's like they weren't even doing anything wrong. What they did wrong mostly was just, like I said, act weird. People start talking about them, and then things happen. Like, they got triggered because people were, they got triggered. See, that's another reason why you can't let people trigger you. You'll live down to their level sometimes. Just ignore. It's best just to ignore. This person couldn't ignore. This person wants to get in everybody else's business, but they think they're being helpful. Like I said, they always want to offer helpful advice. They don't have enough to do. Even if they did have something to do, they might use this to distract them. It's okay to cut people off. It's okay to not talk to people anymore. Wow. It's like a God complex or something. It's very immature, though. Very mature. This person's assuming they know what's best for other people, and they don't. They don't. What is the last card to end this reading? You are jealous of no one. You know, this is someone also who has tried to make you jealous of other people, or like want what they have. Like compare people to you. Like, this person's better at this than you. Don't you want to be better? Here, let me help you be better. That kind of stuff. Oh my gosh, no. Bad energy. No. This person has a lot of lessons to learn. And they're going to have to learn it by probably being alone if they don't change. But this is sad. Therapy, something. But you don't have to be this person's friend. Their actions make them look guilty. Because they are starting to be guilty. You know how this resonates. This is weird, but anyway. Don't listen to them. You are jealous of no one. It is spoken, it is written, and so it is. Amen.